Hi, my name is Kathleen Townsend. My uncle, President Kennedy, was killed by a gun. My father, Robert Kennedy, was killed by a gun. It was devastating to my family. I am the oldest of 11 children. It meant that my brothers and sisters grew up without a father, and my mother had to raise the children without a husband, and that has really been tough. It meant that I had an enormous loss in my life. I had an ache in my heart. I had a gap and a hole that has never been filled. And yes, I've been lucky that so many people remembered my father and could tell stories, and I've been blessed by that in the ways that many people who lose somebody don't have that ability. But still, it would have been much better for our family and certainly for our country if my father and my uncle had not been killed. If we had tougher gun laws, that would not have happened. And then, in this devastation that I was feeling 2 years after my father died, one of my best friends committed suicide with a gun because it's easy to get a gun in our country. Again, we could stop this as other countries have stopped it. When I became lieutenant governor, I made it my mission to toughen our gun laws in the state of Maryland and toughen our enforcement. And as a result of that, I was able, with the help of the state police and for state police and law enforcement across the state and working with the federal government, ATF, we were able to reduce gun-related crimes by 28% over a period of 4 years. And we did this by understanding that gun crimes are not isolated crimes, but they're related. Where do the guns come from? Who sources them? Where are the people who commit the crimes? Who are their friends? What are they related to? Are they coming down the I-25 corridor? Are they going through Western Maryland? Are they going down the Eastern Shore? And we passed one of the toughest gun laws in the state. What did we do with our gun law? What could the Congress do, for instance? We reduced guns to 1 gun a month. We said there would be no straw purchases. We put in a 1-week waiting period. We increased the number of crimes that are gun-related and increased the number of penalties, the amount of penalties. And we made sure that if there was domestic violence, the court could remove the gun from the home, so there wouldn't be another problem with gun-related domestic violence, which is really a challenge. In addition, we launched Ceasefire with the state police, making sure that the state police would look at the licensing of guns and at crime labs to look at the cartridges. Where did the guns come from? We trained 750 police officers all across the state and 28 police departments. The police departments could then trace where did the guns come from, who was selling them, who were their friends. And they checked out every gun dealer in the state, visiting them, finding out where they came from. We found out, I remember this so clearly, one gun dealer had sold 100 guns that were used in crimes. 100 guns, one gun dealer. That dealer's guns were in 10 different homicides, 3 different assaults, one an assault on a police officer. We also started another effort to reduce gun violence in Baltimore City, youth gun violence, which we copied after the successful ceasefire efforts in Boston, which had reduced gun homicides for kids under 16. The point of all of this is guns kill people, People pull the trigger and we can stop it. We have the power to stop it. We reduce gun violence in the state of Maryland. All in countries across the world, they've reduced gun violence. They've saved lives. We can save children's lives. We can save police officers' lives. We can save parents, my father's life or my uncle's life. I've gone to so many funerals of children, of parents, of police officers who's been killed in the line of duty. We can do it if we want. And I am so grateful for the people who've put this filibuster together to say, we've got to do better. We can do better. These problems are created by human beings. They can be solved by human beings. Let's do it now. Thank you.